Another beautiful morning. God's good. God's so good. Another morning that I wake up and try my best to give the most gratitude to the Most High. I'm up early, so the trash truck's running around doing their thing, so excuse the noise, but I just, man, I'm just so thankful, man. It ain't even on no material, but it's just, man, oh man, bro. To get here, bro. Nah, man. Man, some people know some of my story, but that ain't even all of it. Everybody got a story. But this is what you got to stand in your story while you still writing a story, because it keeps that perspective, keeps you grounded, man. It keeps you wanting for more, to be better for more. You understand? I tell my kids, God can't bless us with nothing more if we're not treating his blessings accordingly. You can have it all, but if you're not treating it accordingly, he's going to snatch that from you. And I'm a living testament. Straight up, I'm telling you, man. Like, some losses you can't get back. That's what I'm trying to tell you, man. Don't wait till you get to a point where you got to experience that. And then you trying to bounce back. It's gonna make you walk and talk different. You dig what I'm saying? Like, it's just gonna change your whole mentality, for the good or the bad. Personally, I chose the good because I chose the bad initially, and then over time, just reading and finding people that I love and care about. Like, you gotta change for folks that you care for, man. You want to get them the best life, start with yourself. That's what I learned. Like, as soon as I changed, everything else changed. The material stuff, man, I say that, I highlight that on the material stuff, man. I highlight the material stuff because people feel like you got to show them, so they can more value the time, or how should you say it? They'll value the time that they putting into whatever that you trying to present. So you ain't got nothing. Nobody's gonna give you no time and effort because they just don't feel like there's no value add there. And I'm not on no material stuff, because that shit ain't nothing. Life and being abundantly happy with just being a good person, bro, is really, bro, that's the solitude, man. Like, that's what I'm finding. Like, the material stuff, cool, and yes, I do like material things, but on the high end tip, I like seeing my folks happy. I like to be happy around them. I like to see peace, something new that I've never seen before as a young man, and that's seeing a peaceful family. You dig? Like, my daughters can move around and be at peace, and you know what I'm saying? Just give them something different. Give my family something different. So I'm finding that to be the real wealth. I'm finding that to be the real angle on this thing, man, for me anyway. So, man, just be thankful, man. And if you do want more for yourself, hold on, I got a trash truck coming through. It's a trash truck on YouTube. In the block. Yeah, like, I'm finding the real wealth is really just, finding your peace and moving accordingly. Biggest thing too is getting some motion, man. Getting your own motion. I think that's the realest thing someone could really tell you. You need to have your own stuff going on. You need to be pursuing your passions or whatever it is you feel like you really need to be on. You need to start putting yourself in position. You need to figure out YouTube, read. People say the same stuff to reference, man. It ain't hard to learn how to do stuff no more. Like, it's just really stop being lazy. You got to just, stop being lazy, man. And go on ahead about your business, because before you know it, you're going to be however old you are at times, whatever. So it's better to keep going and daggone get started on something, like, you know. But nah, man, this the time, as I spoke before, I give gratitude. Man, I try my best before I get off my back to give gratitude, but a lot of times, by that time, you know, I'm up and I'm ready to go outside where I can be with nature. I can hear the birds chirp. Check it out. Let me go in my backyard. Man, my grandma used to always say, man, when I was little, she used to live in the country. She used to always say, man needs to be one with nature. She used to always say, she was a biology teacher. Smart woman, man. Man, like, a lot of this stuff that I feel that I get, it's like seeds she planted in me. And before she left this earth and parted this earth, you know, she used to say, like, man, I'm telling you these things because they're important. You know what I mean? They're important things to be a man, to be a good man. And that's what she would always say. You got to fight the good fight. And she would just, you know, tell me, learn self-control. You know what I mean? Learn to master your emotions. Be the master of your destiny. She used to just say things like that, man. It make me want to choke up because, you know, that woman was like my mom. And, man, when she... Man, I could do anything, man. I could do the craziest things, man. And her arms would be open. It was her love. She showed me love had no limits on it, man. She was the first woman to show me love had zero limits on it, bro. Like, man, I was on a crazy path when I was a bit younger, so she saw me on a lot of darker times, man. So it's just one of those things where it's just like, you know, I'm starting to understand these things, these concepts. And, you know, she would tell me, you know, be patient with your kids and talk to them kind, you know. And now I'm understanding, like, communication is everything. Being able to express yourself without hurting people. You know what I mean? Like, being able to make people feel good without trying to take anything away from yourself or them. Like, man, it's just a balance, man. And really, if you understand yin and yang, if you really understand, like, the yin and yang, the black and white, like, bro, man, it's like it really opens your perspective, but you gotta want to have an open perspective. That's it, man. You can't be narrow-minded and expecting the world to come to you. It will. You're too blinded to see what's in front of you. So it's one of those things. Trash truck spinning the block one more time on us. It's just one of those things where it's just like, man, you just got to get out here and do you and be the best version, because it ain't nothing wrong with being nice. Yeah. Like I said, man, life can be challenging. That's all I can say. Life can be very challenging. And if you don't take it for what it's worth and get something off it, man, it's going to hold you where you're at, and you'll never be able to reach some of the heights and potential you probably have if you haven't already, you know. So that's just my bit on it, man. But this is gratitude, man, because things weren't never like this for me, man. Like, I was on different blocks, man. You know what I'm saying? Had no business out there. You know what I'm saying? Now, it's just, I know what life can be. That's what I tell my kids, man. Let me be that failure book for you. You dig? Let me be the one that I can check all of them, and quite literally, I can check from ground zero, even kindergarten, bro. I mean, people you know that didn't do well in kindergarten, right? So, man, building myself up to the person I am now, being patient with myself, and allowing myself to be open and be willing to be taught or learn concepts, man. I think that's the coolest thing. Be willing to learn. That, like, be a student of the game. That's that in short, man. Be a student of the game. Man, it's like, yo, I just walked through the joint, man. It's just, bruh. Like, man, I love my grandma and everything, but it was just like, bruh. It was just like, man. I used to sleep with mice and stuff running on my floors and stuff on that, bruh. And she couldn't do nothing about it. She was an older lady. She lived in the country. You know what I'm saying? My grandfather built his yo, he built that house, our family house, with his bare hands, man. He built them joints with his bare hands. And you know, I lived in it with my grandmother. I lived in it when my great grandmother was alive. And you know, the house is still standing, but that wasn't the most comfortable. I mean, I would catch mice in my room. 1, 2 mice running around, man. It sucked, bro. Like, it sucked, but I suck it up. And that's the times I was manifesting that I knew I would have more. I just didn't understand. It was weird. I was just like, man, my drive was different though, and like my will was different, but I just didn't know what to do. Like, I didn't know the course. I didn't know, you know, one, I was a kid, and options weren't like that. But all I'm saying is, like, back then, it just, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just sucked that shit up, and it was what it was, and you know what I'm saying? Took the goods with the bads with it, and understand when you get to a point where you can kind of look back at your stuff and be like, dang, like, you see some of your parents may be like, man, you don't know how, like, that's how I feel now. Like, my kids don't get it, man. Damn, and I'm a young dude, man. I'm not even old, bro. Like, I'm not even an old dude, man. So it's just like, bro, I've done a lot of shit, man. I've experienced a lot, and to still be grounded personally, man, I'm still a student of the game, man. You feel what I'm saying? So, man, that's my rant. I get on this camera. I didn't think I'd be one to be doing all this talking, but it feels good to be able to get some of this stuff off the conscious mind into reality, you know. And, you know, maybe someone can make some sense of it. You know what I'm saying? Maybe it's just me just talking a lot of shit. I don't know. But yeah, you know, how you doing? Good morning.
Good morning.
A little wet out here this morning.
It's not pouring down rain.
I'll take that. Yeah, so, you know, it's everything's a process, man. Everything's a blessing. If you're able to give it a shot, that's a blessing, man, because, you know, some people don't get that option. Some people don't get that chance, you know what I mean? So, you know, I'm going to go ahead and cut it off, man. Y'all have a blessed week. It's Monday. You know what I mean? Get this money. I know it's a lot of distractions out there. By any means, if you got your hustle on lock, stay on it. Just keep getting that bag, man. Keep storing up on whatever y'all need to stock up on. And like I said, man, be blessed. Be at peace with yourself, man. And keep doing God's work. Till the next time. Peace.